What up guys, Clarkey here with a bit of a hobby update video. I know that the past couple of videos I've done, and I will continue to do because they seem to be quite popular, have been kind of news focused around the hobby, specifically around the strategy battle game for Middle-earth and 40k, and there will be, I think, another one of those tomorrow, given there is some Psychic Awakening news coming out of the Nova convention tonight if you're over here in the UK, or during the day today if you're in America. So yeah, what you see before you is obviously 3 squads which have completed over the the past 3 months or so, I would say. I know I'm a notoriously slow painter, but obviously I've been busy with work recently, but managed to put my head down and crack on with these guys you see before you. So just kind of starting clockwise, you've got at the back, you've got the 5 close combat Terminators, a 10-man tactical squad, and a 5-man assault squad. And they're just kind of basically painted. A lot of this is trying to get the muscle memory back from God knows how long it's been since I picked up a paintbrush. And I've been tweaking a couple of things in terms of the recipe for these guys. Because I don't know if you can tell, but they're looking kind of a little bit samey in colour palette than what my previous kind of units were. And that's probably down to 2 reasons. The first being the way, or what I'm using to wash the minis, following a prime of Army Painter bone coloured primer. And then, yes, because of that wash, and then a slightly warmer hue of bone due to a kind of a custom mix really, which I've kind of played with. I'm kind of getting this warm vibe, which I'm not quite sure I like. So the next batch of minis, which I'll be kind of painting up, will be using that same warmer hue of bone colour, but will not be using the Seraphim Sepia wash. They'll be using a darker one just to really get that contrast up. Like I say, these are just kind of building on the existing minis. Looking from a tactical perspective, that then takes me up to 30 tactical marines in total. Assault Terminators then takes me up to 10, 5 with lightning claws, and then 5 with shields, and then it would be 15 individual kind of units, individual guys of the assault guys as well. So that's kind of getting me up to a sizable force, in addition to both the drop pod, the Contempt Dreadnought. There's also a normal Dreadnought, my Chapter Master, and a Boarding Marine. But that kind of takes me on to the next point of the video, is kind of what's next. Is I've recently watched a video from Underdog Painting, who's a guy, if you haven't already, please check him out. I believe he's got some form of competition on at the moment, where he is promising himself to essentially paint his backlog before buying any more minis, which I think we all try and do from time to time, and I wish him best in the endeavour, because I too am going to attempt to do that. And I thought I would just show you kind of what is the magnitude of that pile of minis which I've got left to do. So I'll do a quick cutaway, because actually I managed to pick up a bit of a steal on Facebook Marketplace, and I will cut now and put that steal in front of you now. So guys, Clarkey back here, and yes, I thought I would kind of give you this kind of insight into what essentially was an amazing purchase off Facebook. Something I never thought I'd use to buy anything. I was always sceptical using eBay, slow uptake into regards to Amazon, and then all these obviously online retailers which we buy a lot of minis from. But I was just out of interest scrolling through Facebook Marketplace, because I kept getting notifications, so clicked on Search Space Marines, and yeah, I got this. So what I'm going to put there in front of you is everything which I got as part of this, and I'll do it like this so you can see. So 1 box of Tactical Marines, 1 box of Assault Marines, which are sealed, as you can see. Close Combat Terminators, sealed again. An attack bike, and a Venerable Dreadnought sealed. So the only sealed box, unsealed box, is the Tactical Marines. But all this, so let me just go over that, is a Venerable Dreadnought, Attack Bike, Close Combat, let me see, yeah, so Venerable Dreadnought, Attack Bike, Assault Terminators, Assault Marines, and Tactical Marines. All of that was 60 quid cash in hand to these guys off Facebook Marketplace. I couldn't quite believe it. Like, these even have like the RRP stickers on, so absolute steal. Really couldn't be any happier. And yeah, so this is my plastic kind of pile of stuff left to do. It may take a while, but I've got a holiday coming up. I know I probably won't paint this guy, but may use it for bits, because you never know when you need a broken down attack bike as kind of a command area. So, but yes, that's what I've got left to do. Much like Underdog painting, I'll just kind of cycle through. Much like Underdog painting, I promise, or try to promise myself, not to buy any more plastic until I painted these. Anyway, guys, I'd be really interested to see what's in your pile of left to do. Would you ever, or do you promise yourself similar things in regards to making sure that pile of ever-growing grey sprues or grey unpainted minis are finished before you buy the next one? Because I want to kind of go through these guys and let's say promise myself to do that before buying any Primera stuff. And I'd also be interested in maybe potentially looking at painting a different army for once. Getting a little bit sick of bone, but I've kind of bought this in the idea that I'll have a Dreadnought of each kind, you know, a nice round 15 close combat Terminators, 4C Tacticals, and then a nice round again, Assault Marines. So, yep, that's on my to-do list. Let me know what's on yours. Love to hear what you were working on. And yes, if you haven't already, leave a like on the video. Leave a comment, as I say, to what's left in your pile. And if you haven't already, please subscribe. It really helps the channel. As always, I will see you in the next one, which is likely to be tomorrow. Wargaming with Clarkey, signing out. Cheers, guys.